Welcome to today's vlog. Today I am going to be showing you guys how I built my own gaming PC. So I'm really excited to be filming this vlog today, and I'm really nervous as well because I've never done this sort of thing before. So I'm really happy and excited to show you guys my process on how I built my own PC. So I wanted to build my own gaming PC. I wanted a computer that will support me in any of my hobbies as well, and it turned out really beautiful actually, and I'm really happy with the results. So I wanted to share with you guys how I built my PC, like the process of it. And so I did not film the entire part of it because for me personally it wasn't as easy as how I saw in YouTube, like the YouTube shorts where they build a whole PC in like 15 seconds, or the max that I've seen was like around 1 hour or something. But personally it took me around like 4 or 5 hours to finish the entire build, and even then I wouldn't say it was finished by the end of that time, because in the following weeks I just kept upgrading little by little. Like I kept moving around the wiring and everything. I tried to tidy up all the wires in the back and in the front as well. So you will know what I'm talking about when I show you the process. Now I finally feel like, yeah, now the build is completed. The only thing that's left to do is maybe like future upgrades for the GPU or maybe the CPU parts. I'm just going to play you the clips on how I build the parts, and like maybe we will get a little bit of commentary in the middle of the video. So let's get started. So as you guys can see, this is the first clip that I took in the video. Used the RTX 3060 GPU. So in my budget, this is the best that I can go for. And for the CPU, I've gone for the Ryzen 5 5600X series. So this is also one of the best CPUs that was in my budget. For the power supply, I've gone for the CX550. For the SSD, I've chosen the WD Blue SN5000. This is the 1TB version. I think 1TB is more than enough for me, and maybe in future if I get into any other games or any other software that requires a lot of storage, then maybe I'll upgrade it in the future. But as of now, this is like more than enough for me. For my RAM as well, so I just have like 116 GB RAM. So in the future, if I actually require it, I'll upgrade it and make it into like 32 GB RAM. So in the background, you guys can see that I have the B550 Wi-Fi motherboard. Also fits into my case that I've chose. So that is an Ant Value 200 CV case that I've picked out. It only supports like a micro ATX motherboard. So here I have my motherboard. I will be unboxing the motherboard now. And the one thing here, like the reason why I'm holding it so shakily and I'm like trying to put it down as soon as possible, is because I did not realize that the back of the motherboard is actually very pointy, and it was hurting my hand to just hold it there. So that's the reason why I'm like trying to get rid of it as soon as possible. And actually guys, every person says that installing the CPU is the hardest part of the entire build. Once you do that, and then it's like just smooth sailing. That is absolutely not true, because the entire time that I was working on the motherboard was actually the easiest part that was happening in my PC build. So only like after I put the motherboard into the case, that actual difficulty started coming up. So you just have to be careful on where you put the CPU in. So there is a marking on the CPU which will match the marking on the motherboard. You just have to put it in. Of course, like if you do it wrong, there is chances that the entire CPU is just wasted, but there is very minimal chances of that happening. So next up is the RAM. This was actually harder to put in, and you don't actually expect to push as hard as you are required to do. This was really fun. It was like building Legos. really enjoyed screwing all the parts together. It was really fun for me. So this was actually like the best part of building my PC. I felt really proud of myself for doing all this. So I felt like, oh my god, I have an engineering degree, so I'm really putting it to use and all of that. So it's really fun to watch it as well. So this is my PC case. So it was really pretty when it arrived and I took it out of the box. I was really surprised by how beautiful it was. So this was really satisfying to do. So it just like clicks into place. So there are like holes on the motherboard which you're supposed to put on top of the PC case and screw them in place. So I'm just checking the positions of where everything goes. Here is the next part which is really fun. So this is me applying the thermal paste onto the CPU so that I can attach the AIO cooler on top of it. I saw quite a lot of patterns on how people apply their thermal paste, but I just decided to go for a cross and then dots on each side. Next up is me screwing in the AIO's radiator to the top of the PC case, and here's the part that I was really excited for. So this is me putting in the graphics card to the motherboard. This is how it looks like with the GPU in. So plugging in the wires were so much fun to do. I had like such an amazing experience to do this. So next up is plugging in my power supply, so the PSU unit. It was already a huge mess at the back, so I'm trying to like sort out all the wires. So I finished the build, so I plugged in all the wires, everything was ready to go. But the thing that I regret the most is that I should have tidied up the front wires of the AIO cooler before I did the peel video. When you finish the PC build, this is the one moment that everything comes in together. Unfortunately, I did it too soon and I did not really tidy up my case before I did it. But anyway, I was really happy that at least it was working at that point. So this is how the PC build was looking in my finished state. Here comes the moment of truth. I was a nervous wreck at the time, and you guys have no idea, like my heart was pounding out of my chest. Like everything that I've given my blood, sweat and tears for, it's for this moment. I was like holding my heart in my hand, and let's see if it turns on. It does. Oh my god, I was so happy. I've never been proud of myself like this in my entire life. So this made me really happy. As of today, this is how my setup looks like. I'm really proud of myself for making it work in the first time around and for building this. This is how it was supposed to look like in the peel video, so I really regret doing it way earlier than I should have. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.